Welcome to Kyani and information about Kyani Connect, the new generation marketing. My name is Stefan Edefors and I'm here to share some very interesting information with you on how we are changing the whole entire industry. So let me take you right in to the information by starting showing some challenges that we all are facing today around the globe. Unemployment rates are rising to the sky. And because of that, it's very hard to plan. How do you plan your future if you can't plan with the basic things around you? Bankruptcy captures companies and countries. Well, even countries. I mean, even last year we heard about how the capital city of all car manufacturing, Detroit, went bankrupt. The year before that, the state of California went bankrupt. We had countries in Europe that went bankrupt. I mean, this is going around. And this happens all the time. What do you do as an individual when you're looking in how to plan your future when you have those things happening around you? Well, on top of that, we have health problems turning into epidemics. This is not to scare you. This is not to paint a dark picture. This is just to put facts on the table. To be able to plan, you need to know what kind of factors, circumstances do you have to take in consideration. So, where are you in all this? Are you unemployed? Are you employed? Maybe self-employed? Running a franchise, having a talent you're living out of? Already involved in direct marketing and sales? Or being an entrepreneur and investor? I mean, this is some different situation you can find yourself in right now. And I just realized by looking at those 7 points that the two top ones are very insecure. I mean, if you don't have a job, unemployed, it's difficult. But even if you have a job, due to the globalization today, companies are moving around. And if you're not ready to move, you still can lose a job. So let's exclude the top ones and keep the rest 5 ones: self-employed, having a franchise, having a talent you're living out of, direct marketing, sales, or as an entrepreneur, investor. To make you understand what we are doing, I really want to show you some role models on what other companies did in their industries. So let me start by asking you, who invented furnitures? Well, that's hard to remember because it's not clear. But one thing is for sure. There are companies out there today that became dominant in that industry without inventing the industry. Just by changing the way people are thinking or acting. IKEA of Sweden, they are dominant in the furniture industries, no doubt about that. They started some years ago. The owner is still alive, running the show, and he did it within his lifetime. He became dominant in the entire industry by taking it further into the future, by thinking the next step. When I buy something from IKEA, I expect to get a nice design. I expect to get a nice price. They will deliver it to me in a flat package, and I have to assemble it myself. And that's okay, because they changed my way of thinking. And that's how they became dominant in the market. Who invented coffee? Well, that's not easy to say, but for sure, there are companies out there without having invented the coffee, they became dominant in the industry. Like Starbucks coffee, for example. You find them all over the globe. I love Starbucks. When I see this sign, my heart starts beating extra. I love Starbucks coffee. And I love the cozy environment that they are offering me. When I enter the coffee shop for Starbucks, my cell phone starts downloading my emails. I sip at my coffee. I do my calls. I meet my friends. I meet my families there. I love Starbucks coffee. It's a concept, and I'm just loving it, and I'm spending my money there. Why? Well, they manage to take it further. It's not just coffee. They brought something more into it. And more people go to Starbucks. And that's how they became dominant in the industry. Who invented phones? Well, as a Swede, I would love to say Ericsson or my Finnish friend like Nokia. But that's not the case. In this case, there are companies out there who didn't invent the phone, but still they became dominant. Like Apple, for example. When they entered the industry, they became dominant by changing the way people are thinking. I have an iPhone 5, as you can see on the picture. I don't pay any office bills, office rents. I pay my phone bills. Why? Because my phone is my office. That's how I run my business. I'm traveling, I have my office with me. I order my tickets, I pay my bills, I talk, I communicate, I do all my social media connections. I Yeah, I do everything on my smartphone. I kiss my wife good night even when I'm out traveling. I'm keeping an eye on my grandkids, and I'm taking picture for my memory. This is, and for everything I need, there's an application to download. This is a concept. That's how Apple became dominant. This is how they took over. So, next question. Who invented network and marketing? Well, who cares? There are companies out there, but who cares who invented the industry? But one thing is for sure, what Apple did for the smartphone industry, what IKEA did for the furnitures, what Starbucks did for the coffee industry, Kyani is doing for the network marketing industry. It's time for a change. We're changing the industry by presenting the new model, Kyani Connect, the next generation marketing. So my question to you is, are you ready to be smart? Are you ready to embrace something new and take a step forward into the future? This is a question you have to answer after this webinar today. So, everything starts here, right now, today. This is a beautiful picture. When I'm out traveling, which I'm doing a lot, this is what I look at. A beautiful picture on Mother Earth. I mean, welcoming, inviting picture. When I'm getting closer, I realize there are 7 billion people living on the globe. And 7 billion people is a lot of people. Whatever happened to 7 billion people turns into epidemics. Whether it's a nice virus of flying around like the Gangnam Style dance from Korea, everybody's singing and dancing, or it's a deadly virus. And more people are suffering from health problems because of this factor. So, how do we handle those things? Well, when I'm checking into the statistics from the World Health Organization, this is a massive demand. More and more people are suffering for health issues. And according to the World Health Organization, a couple of years ago, 8 out of 10 are dying because of sicknesses. So that leaves very few people who lives a long life enough to discover how it feels that time runs out, you close your eyes, and you move on to a better place after that. Most people die because of sickness. So, with the statistic also saying that 64% are dying because of something that could have been prevented with very easy health care, or preventing with health products. This is something we all should look into. What should you do about this information? Well, the same World Health Organization, they had some advices what we could do about it. We could pay attention to our health by reducing stress, exercising regularly, rest and allow our body time to recover. We can eat a balanced and healthy diet, nutrition-rich food, and we can share the message to others. I mean, this is nice, this is fantastic. But I feel personally that it must be more than this that we could do. So, we want to contribute to this demand by introducing 3 totally unique products. Totally from Mother Earth, from the nature, but still backed up by the latest science. What can be more from the nature than the wild Alaskan blueberry? Because of the place where they grow, they develop extra power, and this beautiful blueberry that you're looking at right now, also called the king of fruits, contains everything your body needs to protect itself on a daily basis. A doctor told me that my cell system are facing attacks up to 70,000 times every day from things trying to break down my cell system and get me sick. The things that actually protect my cell system from getting hit is antioxidants. And this you find in the wild Alaskan blueberry. Because of the place where it grows, it develops antioxidant to protect itself in the shield. I mean, desert hot days and freezing cold nights make the berry to develop these things. So this is an antioxidant bomb. Together with other 22 different superfruits, berries, and roots, this pouch, Kyani Sunrise, gives you everything your body needs to build itself for a day. Take it in the morning, the name is Sunrise. Take it together with breakfast, because it's a powerful product. You take it together with eating food. And it also gives you all the minerals and the trace minerals. A fantastic product, Sunrise. The next product I want to share with you is a little more spectacular maybe. It's based on a Nobel Prize winning formula in medicine that was given out 14 years ago to 3 doctors who discovered the molecule of life. And just the name, the molecule of life, tells you that this is probably something very important for your health. It is, because your body cannot survive without nitric oxide. Your body is producing nitric oxide. As a young person, your body is producing the whole volume that you need of nitric oxide. When you get older, that effect fades away a little bit. So those doctors have been trying to find the formula to bring back the ability to your body to once again continue to produce the full amount of nitric oxide, to keep you young longer and to increase your physical ability. With this discovery 14 years ago, they got the Nobel Prize in medicine. Today we have 2 beautiful products exactly doing what they discovered. Our two nitro products. One is the Nitro FX and the other one is the Nitro Extreme. And the Extreme one is more concentrated. Both of them are made out of the liquid from the noni plant. Not the noni fruit, but the plant itself. Because the plant is 54 times more concentrated than the fruit. So the liquid inside those bottles is actually the liquid from the noni plant, totally from nature. But when you take 10 to 15 drops and you swallow it and it blends in your stomach, it gives your body the signal to produce nitric oxide. You give it a couple of minutes and your whole cell system will be loaded with oxygen. That's how it's supposed to be. And that brings back your physical ability. It repairs your cells, it restores your cell system, and it maintains your cell system. It's a fantastic, powerful product. Also increases your metabolism, which turns it into a great weight control system. Also becomes a painkiller because bringing oxygen to your body. So when I have headache, for example, I take a couple of drops, I wait a couple of minutes, and my blood flow increases, and it brings oxygen to my brain, which forces the pain to leave. This is an amazing product. Not mentioning the late night benefits that we know that it also can cater for the same effect like Viagra used to do. If that is something that you need, of course. And no side effects. Totally from Mother Earth, bringing back the physical ability to your body. We have a lot of athletes who are doing in the Olympics, breaking records in the Olympics, breaking worldwide records, just using this product. It's a non-doping product because it's your body producing the nitric oxide. So it's totally from the nature. This is an amazing product. You take it a couple of times during the day and it keeps your body going. It increases your physical ability and it keeps you focused on you're supposed to focus on. A fantastic product. Kyani Nitro product. The last one, not the least one, is our amazing Kyani Sunset. It's a Kyani E vitamin, night tocotrienol combined with the fish oil omega-3. And it shows that the omega-3 fish oil becomes a great carrier of the E vitamin tocotrienol, which carries it out in your whole body, and it becomes like a scanner. It scans your cell system. And when it finds a sick cell, it isolates that cell and dries out the sickness. It's an amazing product. Tocotrienols we find in the seed of the annatto plant from the Amazonas. The pure tocotrienol E vitamin combined with the high concentrated omega-3 fish oil from the sockeye salmon in Alaska. These two things together gives you the beautiful product of Kyani Sunset. And the names tells you when to take it. Exactly, together with your dinner in the evening or when you brush your teeth. This product promotes your brain function. It prevents heart disease, lower high blood pressure and cholesterol, promotes your alpha sleep in the night, which is very important when we're talking health, and it protects your body. Those 3 products is all what we have, but we don't need more. They are totally unique within themselves, but together they form the Kyani Health Triangle. The blueberry in the morning caters for everything you need to build your body during the day. The Kyani Sunset in the evening protects your body, and the Nitro products daytime gives your body the extra physical ability, the focus. It repairs your cell system, maintains your cell system, and recover restore your cell system. Those three together is the Kyani health triangle. Everything you need to live a healthy life. Who is behind those three products? Well, it's not me. We are not a product company, we are a health company. Therefore, we only have three products. But still, somebody has to be in charge of those products. The persons you see on the screen right now are our 4 doctors on our scientific advisory board, where the doctor out to the right, Dr. Abbas Kutab, is the head of that advisory board. 2003, he was elected by the American Senate to be the most important physician of the year in US because of his discoveries and clinics and all the good stuff he done for America when it comes to health issues. Those 4 persons has dedicated their whole entire life to health and health products. This is our guarantee for that we are bringing out the latest technology, the most natural product, and they do what they're supposed to do, give you health. So, a recap. 7 billion people live on Earth today. Who can you help? Well, Kyani is available already today to more than 56% of all those people. That gives you potentially 4 billion customers. And I don't know how many customers potentially you need to see when you look into a business opportunity, but I believe that doesn't matter what kind of business you're looking at, I believe that 4 billion potential customers is a good start. Really. So imagine now a new business model. Every business to be able to call an opportunity needs to have 3 ingredients. First, you need to have a massive demand. Secondly, you need to have product to handle that demand. And third, you need a system to work with those 2 things if you want to have success on an epic scale. What can be bigger demand than what I just presented from the World Health statistics from the World Health Organization? What can be a better solution than the 3 products that I just showed you from Kyani, the Kyani Health Triangle? And what can be better to have a system combining all this under the name Kyani Connect? That's the system that allows you to turn those facts into an opportunity and a business. And not only allowing you to work with network marketing, but also combining network marketing, including the biggest channel of marketing today, the granddaddy of all marketing, retail marketing, the traditional way of saying product. And not only that, also including online marketing, the fastest growing marketing channel on the globe today. All under the system and the same roof, Kyani Connect, the new model. If you're playing a game you can't win, you have to change the rules. We are changing the rules on the whole entire industry. What Starbucks did, what IKEA did, what Apple did, we are doing for our industry. Kyani Connect, the new model, the next generation marketing. So, a question. Would you be ready and willing to work 2 hours a week to build a business with Kyani? Of course, people said. So far, nobody said no. They always say yes to that. Well, we have a proven system. And that proven system would help you develop the business with Kyani. We have a starter pack that enable you to hand out products to 24 people for free to try for 5 days. And by doing that, you allow the product to do the business for you. So imagine you choose your starter pack. You make a name list. You qualify the name list on whom to give out product to try for 5 days for free. I mean, how easy is that? So you hand out to 24 people the blueberry pouch, 5 pieces, and after 5 days you do the follow-up with them. And if I tell you that more than 90% are happy after 5 days, probably you believe that I'm trying to sell something. So therefore, let's calculate with only 50% positive experiences. That gives you 12 positive persons after those 5 days. Well, now you have something to work with. So you inform them that we have a risk-free satisfaction and guarantee. Now you want them to become a customer. And if they're not happy with the product after a month, we still give them their money back. So there's no risk. With that information, another 50% says yes and become buyers. Already now, you have an income created residually between $150 to $200 every month, only by those 3 steps. Now another 50% turns into distributors because they start getting the questions from people around them. So that gives you 3 customers and 3 distributors. And if I tell you that in this new model, once in a lifetime, you have to create and find 3 customers and 3 distributors. That's all you need to achieve. And by doing that, you're building a business with Kyani. You find your 24 people that tries your product. By doing that, you end up having your first 3 distributors. Now you did everything you need to do, and you became Jade. Next month, you focus on helping those 3 to do the same. Now you become Pearl, and they became Jade. Your 3rd month, you and your 3 help those 9 to do the same. Now you become Sapphire. Do that another month, and you become Ruby. Now you're earning between $3,000 to $4,000 every month. And on top of that, you enter the Kyani car program, the fastest car program in the industry. You will drive a nice white Mercedes, and Kyani will pay for the bills. And you're doing your $3,000 to $4,000 in income on top of that. This is the fastest system that you can look into, and the easiest one, because it builds on product. The product is the superstar. There's only one superstar in this company, and it's not me. It's our product. You hand out product to people, and you allow the product to do the job for you. And by doing the follow-ups, you find your 3 customers and 3 distributors, and you're done. Now you focus on helping them doing the same. Do it another month, and you turn diamond in Kyani. Now you're earning between $10,000 to $15,000 US every month. You belong to top earners when you look at the income holders of households around the globe. This is our compensation plan. You start as a Jade, and you go all the way up to double black diamond, and everything builds on 3. You find your 3, and you help them to find their 3. That's how it goes. You can also invite people for webinars like this, or people you trust. You just meet and you sit down with them. There are 3 ways to approach people. Beside handing out products, you can meet people for yourself, and you can put up a 3-way calls, and we can help you to inform them, or you just invite them to a webinar like this, and we still do the job for you. I mean, how easy is that? It just takes the commitment to do the first contacts, and then we work together. Now, money is not everything. Well, we have a saying going on that is Kyani experience more. Because money is not everything. When you have your money, earning your money, driving your car, still we have something that we are adding under the name experience more. Everything we are doing, we want to add the experience more factor. The place you're looking at right now is in Antalya, Turkey. A couple of months ago, I was there with 70 of the top leaders in Europe just to experience more. Another couple of months ago, we were in Orlando. 1,200 distributors from Europe were there to experience more. In a month from now, I'm flying to the Maldives with some leaders, experience more. Last year, we went to Thailand and Hong Kong, experience more. The year before, we went to Bora Bora, experience more. This is for real, and this is inside the compensation plan. And of course, one-time commissions when you reach different ranks, and so and so and so. This is a second-to-none compensation plan, paying out amongst the top of the whole entire industry. The opportunity is open to everyone. Can you imagine to start a business and to start retailing product without even doing one recruit, just selling product? Who heard of that before? Or to start duplicating that online marketing. Because depending which starter kit you choose, you will find a tablet inside, not an iPad, but a tablet loaded with everything you need to do the business. When you open your box, you lift up your tablet, you press play, and it starts welcoming you for taking the right decision. Then it takes you in to start educating you on how to plan and train you how to set in order your business before starting. You can press play on those movies until you exactly know what to do and how to do it. After that, you continue by pressing play and watching some videos about the marketing plan. What are Kyani paying for? What shall you focus on? How can you describe our compensation plan? You press play until you know how to understand how we are paying and what we are paying for. When that phase is over, you keep on pressing play because now you're ready to meet your neighbor or your friends. And when you meet them, you hand out a pouch of blueberry. They try it, they like it. In the meantime, you press play and you show them your tablet, and the tablet will present the opportunity to them in the right language, whether they are interested in the business or just in the product. You choose and the tablet will do the job for you. Then when you're ready to sign up, you press click again and you sign them up because you're online and you sign them up directly, and they get the confirmation email sent to their inbox. A couple of days later, they have the starter kit or the products. This is totally unique. We are changing the industry. And can you imagine that allows you to work network marketing or retail marketing with traditional stores and chains, or online marketing with existing web shops that want products to approach your existing customers with. You can choose one of those three or all three, depends who you are and who you know. For not mentioning the coach system on your tablet, helping you to take the right decision, avoiding to make the mistakes and the pitfalls. This all there from the beginning. Or Kyani Mobile, going where you go, helping you to approach customers and distributors wherever you go, because you have your office with you and it communicates with the same system that your tablet communicates with. This is already there. So what is this mass marketing? Well, what Starbucks did, what IKEA did, what Apple did, innovation. They innovated the entire industry. So what are we doing? Yeah, with the latest technology, a new model of attracting the three most important marketing channels on the globe today, and a mission to make the world a bit healthier, then there is no other option than to say that we are creating innovation. We are doing exactly the same. We are changing the whole entire industry. Nothing will be the same after today. How often can you give out Kyani Sunrise pouches to people? How often can you press play on your tablet a day? How often can you do both at the same time to increase and to have the leverage effect? When they are trying the product, they're watching the information. Can you imagine the right demand, the right solution, the right system, the right information can only give the right reaction? Either I will need more information, or I want to try it, or I want to become a customer, or I want to look into the opportunity. This is leverage effect. One day can make a huge difference. How does future development look like? Well, I already showed you that we released the tablet, the presentations, the coach, and the mobile. What I didn't mention to you, we also released the Kyani Social. It's a totally automated online system treating your social media contacts like Facebook, LinkedIn, Google+, and different, all those different kind of social media platforms where you have all your contacts. Without spamming, now you're able to reach out to them with the right information in the right way at the right time, and they can react in the right way. This is amazing. It even works when you're sleeping, doing follow-up for you, showing you statistics, sending out video clips, and when they watch a video clip, you get a notice on your cell phone or in your email box. Now they are watching. Wait a couple of minutes and call them. This is totally automated, already working. So, what can I add more? Well, we have one more thing we launched. Kyani Care. A long-time loyalty bonus. This is a long-term business. Therefore, the company decided to give a long-term loyalty bonus on top of the compensation plan I already took you through. So, can you imagine, every month the company is setting aside extra commission for you, and it grows every month. It accumulates up to you turn 60. Then it pays out over the next 60 months. Can you imagine? That's what I call a long-term loyalty bonus. Who want to change a company if you have a couple of hundred or thousands of dollars sitting there waiting for you to turn 60? And every year the company gives you 10% extra in interest, so you don't lose anything. This is what I call long-term loyalty bonus. Totally unique for Kyani. We are changing the face of the whole entire industry. There are more to say, but this is just to tease you to start and to discover the rest by yourself while you start earning money. So how often will you be able to press play, knowing what you now know? Why do I trust this? What's the guarantee for everything I've been telling you? Well, the name on the man on the screen right now is Kirk Hansen. When I met him 5 years ago, he was 35 years old. And he told me, he said, Stefan, I have the plan for the next 50 years. Why do I trust him saying like that? Well, he's only 35. He was only 35, so easily he could plan for the next 50 years and oversee it. But why do I trust his ability to do what he's saying he will do? Well, when I turn around and I look the last 50 years, what he and his family has achieved and accomplished, when he told me the story, he said 50 years ago, my dad had a small business, a couple of tracks and running the small petroleum business. Now today, 50 years later, the family owns and operates the biggest private owned oil business in US. 2 generations they made it from. So why do I trust them for the next 50 years? Because I saw what they did the last 50 years. The other family behind Kyani, Taylors, represented by Car Taylor, he told me almost the same story. He said, 50 years ago, my dad had 1 horse, 1 plow, and 1 acre of land. Now today, 50 years later, they're operating one of the biggest farms in US. Of course I trust those guys. Now those 2 families has teamed up and started the company Kyani. And Kyani means strong medicine. If you go back to Alaska, to the native Alaskan Indians, in their language, Kyani means strong medicine. As long as we eat it, we don't get sick. That's what they're saying. That's how the company started. Can you imagine to take out Kyani around the globe? As long as we eat it, we don't get sick. This is why we are doing it. We have a mission to make the world a little bit healthier. And this is the right company to do it. So the old model will be history. It's time to move on. Work 2 hours a week and build a business with Kyani. How? Well, very easy. Once a week, you bring people to an opportunity meeting close to where you live. Let them see the same information that you heard today. Let them see it, try the product, and hear all the facts around it. So they can take the decision and then help them to start. Another time that week, you can invite people to a webinar like this. Maybe they don't live close to where you live. Maybe they live in another country, another city. Invite them for a webinar like this, and we still will do the job for you. Do these 2 things twice a week, and you will be able to build a $1 million business with Kyani. Then we have our academy occasions, different times monthly in different places where we do monthly training. This is easy. On top of that, we offer you online trainings where people can click on the link and go to the first startup meeting training online, exactly from where they are. This is how you can expand and develop your business. So please now talk to the person who invited you to this webinar. Start planning, start looking to your name list, and start informing people. I really wish you a good luck with that decision. Thank you for listening to me. Looking forward to meet you somewhere soon. Take care. Bye-bye.